Locals have started postal voting in our Shire election, which is due on Saturday the 18th of October. As we reported in our previous edition, a total of 8 people have nominated for 6 council positions, including 1 Indigenous local. All 8 candidates have been appearing on Waringarri Media Brekky's show with Scotty this week to answer the same 5 questions. As well as telling us about themselves, they talk about why they are standing for council, what skills and experience they bring, their view on how the Shire is travelling, and their vision for the future. All of the interviews were live streamed on the Waringarri Media Facebook page, and we've put together a short grab from each of the candidates on their grand vision for our region.
I guess one of the things is just the livability, just people living here. I mean, the Shire is here to make the town livable, and that's accommodation, roads, education, health, transport. It's everything.
Good question, Scotty. To improve things, I think we, like I said just a few seconds ago, it's about us coming together as a collective. We need to be setting aside our differences. We need to be looking at, well, what can we do as a collective to be moving forward and making a change for the better, for our people, for our community, for our country, and for our lifestyle.
Okay, well, look, I think we still need to keep the pressure on our federal and state governments to deliver on some of the outcomes that we've been advocating for the past 8 years. One of those is the completion of the Tanami Road. I'll be very, very pleased when that's completely bitumised, and that nearly fell out of the budget process just before the Fitzroy Bridge went down, actually.
I've worked amongst government a lot. I've done a lot of responses to ministers, and I've done a lot of things in the government arena, but I'm not a politician, so I'm not sort of standing up saying I'm going to change the world. I think there's a lot of learning for me to be done about how much the council is actually responsible for before I sort of go in guns blazing. So I'm going in eyes wide open. I want to learn, and I want to look at what we can do, not just what I believe in on my own.
So I'm not coming on with a quick fix, a specific fix. I want to see the East Kimberley thrive. I think there's so much potential, but there's also a lot of barriers and hurdles from our regional location, and so I wanted to be part of helping to overcome some of those hurdles. I want to create the livability, to create a place that people want to stay, build businesses.
Well, my vision is to make our communities in the Shire livable. Well, more livable, I suppose, is improving our footpaths, getting a greening plan in place. So we've already allocated some money in the budget for that, but getting that project off the ground and actually getting some trees planted and greening up our spaces and community.
I think for me it all comes back to livability. I want to see the East Kimberley become a region where families don't feel like they have to move away for healthcare or for schooling or for housing or career opportunities. Where we kind of create the place where we want to stay in and invest in and build our futures in.
My vision is more broad. I think it's just really about keeping the momentum going. I think there's a real buzz in town at the moment around where we're growing and where things are going, the cotton gin, other bits and pieces. So keeping that really positive momentum going. Seeing our small businesses be better supported so that they can grow.
The voices of the 8 candidates standing in our upcoming local government election, taking place on Saturday the 18th of October. You can watch any or all of these interviews in full on the Waringarri Media Facebook page. And to help you vote, you can find out more about the candidates and how the election works on the Shire's website, www.swek.wa.gov.au.